Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Jimmy, and in today's video, I'm going to share with you 3 super helpful features that you can do on your Samsung Galaxy device that maybe you didn't know you were able to do. Now, let me know in the comment section below if you have used any of these 3 before. The first one I want to cover is how you're able to unlock your phone, and depending on what fingerprint you use, it will do something else. So my right thumb was able to unlock my phone, my left thumb was able to open up my YouTube music. Now, if I want to, I can set it up with my right index, my left index, and those 2 things can open up something completely different. Now, how you're able to set this up is through Samsung's modes and routines. Now, my quick settings here could be set up differently than yours because, as you know, you can edit it, but just look to where it says modes. Now, you can press and hold on this, and then you have your modes on the bottom left, routines in the middle, which is how I created this feature. And then if you don't know what to do with modes and routines, just go to Discover. So Discover is the perfect place to learn what all you can do, and it's just giving you a few different examples. So let's say that we scroll down, and there's even this one with battery. So let's say that you get notified when it's fully charged. So once your battery level is equal to 100%, then it'll do these things. Now, for me, I've actually had this one set up and I turned off a couple of these ones, but I did have a notification read aloud that it was fully charged, which means the moment it hit 100%, it was stating, phone fully charged, your battery is fully charged. And then I was able to unplug it. And so that's how you're able to do this. And it's all set up by if-thens. So this is where you create it. This is how I created mine. Underneath routines, you can see that I have this one created by me. It's left to music, which means that if I unlock my phone with my left fingerprint, then it'll open up YouTube Music. Now, how you're able to create this, if you go inside of that plus button on the top, so just make sure you're underneath routines, you tap the plus button, and so underneath the if, you go to this. You'll scroll down and you can see a whole bunch of these, like, so if a specific time, or if you go to a certain place, then, you can do a whole bunch of these things. So how you're able to unlock it with different fingerprints and it does different things is underneath the event of the unlocking with the fingerprint. Then you can choose if you want it to be the right or the left. And mine was created with the left. Then you would open up something else. Now, what I want to do is create a new fingerprint so that I can have it open something else. So if you don't have fingerprints set up, this is how you do it. You go inside of your settings. You're going to scroll down to security and privacy. Then inside of here, you're going to go right there where it says that lock screen and biometrics. Then you put in your PIN. Now inside of here, you can see that I have 2 fingerprints that are set up. And this is why it's important that after you set up a fingerprint, you give it a name. So this way you know exactly which one you are choosing. So I'm going to add in a fingerprint and I'm going to just do my right index. So this one will definitely come into play and come in handy if your phone is sitting on a table, and you always want to have this one rotate because you don't know how you're going to put your phone down. You could be setting your phone down for somebody to take a look at it, put your fingerprint upside down. So yeah, I guess another little tip when it comes down to your fingerprints. So you can do it as different angles of the fingerprint, straightforward, whatever. So now that you have done that, I'm going to hit on done, and you can see it's fingerprint 1. So I'm going to say, so now that I typed in right index, I hit on save, and so now I have 3 different fingerprints just sitting right there. So now that means we head right over into modes and routines. I'm going to go to the routines. I'm going to go to plus, and I'm going to create one just as if I did from before, but you're going to see it in real time. So I hit on the plus button. I want to unlock with fingerprint. I'm going to scroll down to the right index and hit on done. So there's a lot of actions that you're able to do. Here's a bunch of them right here. You have like device care, you have apps, you have functions, effects. So I want to go to apps. Then you can actually open an app or even a app action, meaning let's say with YouTube, you have not only just YouTube, but you have your YouTube subscriptions or YouTube playlists or whatever. So right here you have Amazon shopping, for example. So either I can just open up Amazon, or I can open up Amazon's search or my cart or the orders. So there is actions, as you know, within applications. So with my right index, what I want to do is I'm going to find a game that I play. So once you find what you want it to do, you tap on it. So here is Open Whiteout Survival, and I hit on Done. So this is what's going to happen. If I unlock with my right index, then it's going to open up Whiteout Survival. Now here's the thing. Because I'm opening up an application, let's say that you do something else. Maybe you want to set an alarm or turn on a Wi-Fi or turn this off or whatever. You can add in more actions. So you can actually have it set up to where with one fingerprint, you can have it do like 3, 4, or 5 different things, such as maybe turn on Wi-Fi, turn off Bluetooth, open up music, or whatever the case. You can do all that stuff. Then you can change how you want this to look. So if I want this to be red, and let's say since this is a game, I want it to be like a game controller, and this routine is going to be called, then I'm going to hit on done, and that's it. So now when I take a look at my routines, you can see that I have index to write out. I can also save battery at night. Here is my left to music, and that was all done with routines. So when I'm in my screen right there, if I hit my right thumb, it's going to unlock. Now, if I was to do my left thumb, even with the screen off like that, it's going to go directly into my YouTube music, which it just did. Now, let's say that I go to my newest one, which is Open Whiteout Survival. There's my index, and now it's going inside of this game. So you can see where this will definitely come in handy, especially if you have several applications you always go to anytime you unlock your phone. You can just have it set up with a fingerprint. If you're enjoying this video so far, or you have learned something new, please consider hitting that subscribe button. It is free to do. Also, don't forget to like this video, leave a comment, and even share it if you would like to. It helps push this video into a better algorithm to reach more people so then they can benefit from it as well. And it also helps support this channel. Feature number 2, this one is inside of your camera, and this is called auto tracking, and it works with photo and it works with video. So all you would have to do is head right inside of your settings, and it doesn't matter if it's photo or video, then you have this right there because it's underneath general. It doesn't only have to deal with videos or pictures. This one is in general, which is tracking autofocus. So what this one does is within photo or video, you tap on your object and it'll always stay in focus. So let me show you how this works. I did a screenshot or a screen recording of me doing this. So I went through the settings, turn on the autofocus. Now, it doesn't matter if it's the object that's moving or if it is me. So right now you can see that the object is moving. It even came off the screen and then went back on, came off, went back on, still tracked. And also a little bit later on, I'm going to go much faster with moving the object. Now, let's say the object is still, but you're not. If you're just still mobile, you're moving around, walking, trying to get a better picture or video, it'll stay tracked. You can see that I'm moving it much quicker, much faster. And then when I ended the video, I went off for a few seconds, I came back, and that's when it was lost. So as long as you're off of the screen, or if the object is off the screen for more than a second, that is when it'll lose it. But if it just loses frame for just a quick little, peek of it and it came right back on, it'll still stay in focus. So tracking autofocus will definitely help if something is moving or if you're moving and you want it to always be in focus. Wherever that yellow square is, that is what is in focus, nothing else. And now finishing off this video with feature number 3, this is where you can use flash notifications. And that means that your screen can either flash or your back torch light can flash. And for the screen, you can make it flash with every notification or specific notifications, even with specific colors. Now, this will help anybody who is waiting for something to just come through that's super important and you don't want to miss a notification. Or maybe somebody who has hard of hearing or seeing or any type of dexterity. So inside of accessibility, you go to advanced settings. Then you go to flash notification. So with flash notification, you can do it with your camera flash in the back or with your screen flashing. Now let's say that you go to the camera flash notification and you turn this on. As of right now, it's set up to all applications. So you can turn these ones off and then have it set up to where it'll flash in the back for just specific applications. So here is the preview. So if I was to hit on preview right there, you can see that my light in the back is flashing. So when I get a notification, I can have the flashlight go. Now that one might be a little bit too distracting. So for me, I would probably use something that's like a screen flash. And then here's the preview. So this is what will happen with all applications. And you can even change the color. So if you want it to be a different color, so I'm going to hit on that blue color and I'm going to hit on preview. And so now it's going to be this color if I get a notification. Now let's set this one up for specific applications. So let's say that we go to selected apps. Now let's say that you're maybe waiting for a very important message that is coming from, let's say that it's coming from Instagram, right? So for Instagram, you can select it and then you can have it be whatever color you want it. So I'm going to have it be that color for Instagram. And then maybe let's say that you have another one that's coming in through Messenger. And for this one, I'm going to have it be this color. And then let's say you wanted to get one for Snapchat. So you tap there and then now it's going to be yellow. So now you have it set up for 3 different applications. And each of these applications have their own separate color. Again, kind of identifying where you're getting it from. Blue, pink, or yellow. And if you see that flashing light, then you know exactly where it came from. So that's everything I wanted to share in today's video, which is how you're able to set up a flash either through your screen or through your camera flash for any type of notification, either all of them or specific ones. And if it is your screen, you can have it be any color you want. Also able to show you how you're able to set up, if you have fingerprints set up, that you can either unlock it or go into an application, or you can even have it go to a different one. You can have several different ways of getting in your phone, opening up specific applications just by setting it up. And then lastly, when it comes down to that tracking autofocus, if you're trying to take a picture of an object or a person, they will always be in focused for you if they are moving or if you are. Hopefully you guys have appreciated this video. If you did, give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to hit subscribe. Subscribe on the very bottom left-hand side. And if you like this video, then more than likely you'll also like this video. And I'll see you guys later.